Hello, Jim Distortion here, doing a daily short kind of with this person who is Sid. She's my wife.
Hello.
Right, so I'm always giving advice, and I've had people say, who are you to give advice and do you follow your own advice? Well, let's find out. I always talk about taking emotion out of issues to look at things with clarity. Now, what I've asked my wife to do is provide 5 bad traits of mine. Yeah, so basically to see how I react, and you're going to see these with me for the first time. I don't know what she's going to ask me, okay, or say about me. So it's not scripted, it's not anything apart from it's either going to annoy me, I'm going to react badly, or I'm going to be able to take emotion out of it. So, Sidonia Aitken Ballard, my wife, what's the first one?
The first thing is laziness. Laziness.
Laziness?
Yes. In the house, not outside the house. Jim works very hard for us.
Okay.
But in the house, he is very lazy.
Oh, okay. Right. That almost made me angry. I'll be honest with you. That almost made me angry initially, but then, okay. So what you're specifying, right, I know what this is about, right? This is about picking up after myself, is it?
Yes. Yes,
okay.
it is.
Okay, so tell these people what I do wrong.
So Jim takes his socks off, chucks them on the floor in the front room, and just leaves them there. He leaves, well, he used to leave sweet wrappers there a lot, crisp packets, bottles of drink, empty bottles.
Okay.
Didn't put them in the bin, didn't pick them up, nothing.
Okay, I've got 2 things to say about that. One, the whole sock thing, it sounds revolting, but there is a reason for doing it. Okay, right? Now, every morning, you all know this already because you watch my videos. Every morning, the alarm goes off at 7 or 6:30, and then I come straight downstairs, putting on the clothes from yesterday to take the dog out. Okay, I'm pointing at the dog like she's there, but she's not. She's not there on her bed. Right. So basically, what that means is that the boots that I wear outside, yeah, to walk the dog, have a leaking. So what I do is I put all my old clothes on so I can get wet and dirty, and it doesn't matter. Then I come back here, drop the dog off, give her a chew, then I go and have a bath, change my clothes, and move on. So what I'm trying to do is save myself having to like go through a million pairs of socks and do all that. So there's probably a better way of me doing that. So I'm not angry about that. The other thing with the bottles of drink is our dog Lily, who you've also seen, loves to chew bottles of drink, like empty bottles of drink. So I think I leave them there, but no, that is just laziness. You're right. So I must do better with that. Okay, what is number 2?
Number 2 is when me and Jim have a conversation about something, I don't know, important to me. He turns the conversation around so it becomes about him.
Yeah, I do that. Okay, how do I answer that? I'm very self-serving person in as much as, okay, I will try and look at somebody with a problem and see if I can relate to that problem by having done it myself. But then as a countermeasure to that, what actually happens is I turn the situation around and talk about me. So that in itself is not really acceptable, is it? It niggles me a bit, right? I'm being honest. It niggles me a bit that maybe you can't see the overall picture, but then you probably can, and I've probably forgotten what we were talking about because I'm really forgetful. So what I need to do then is I need to restructure the way I think about talking to you and make sure I focus on you. That'll help, won't it? Right.
Probably.
Number 3.
Number 3 is Jim is quite set in his ways and he's not very adventurous.
Yeah.
Like he goes to the same places, the same people, and he doesn't like to venture beyond these limits.
Yeah, that doesn't make me angry. That makes me a bit disappointed in myself, I suppose. I can tell you why I do what I do. I like to be known where I go because my behaviour used to be pretty bad. And say we all used to go out in the Blackbirds where we met in Hartford. Mm-hmm. Everyone knew that if I kicked off or something went wrong that I would deal with it myself and I wouldn't do anything too bad. So if somebody knows me and knows my behavioural traits, then they'll forgive a lot. Not so much anymore though, is it? I mean, I'm not kicking off in pubs anymore.
I do drag him places he doesn't want to go.
Yeah, but I do go though, right?
Yes.
I don't refuse to go. Okay. Yeah, do you know, this will sound really stupid, but in some situations I'm a bit shy, I think. Like, and I know that's ridiculous because I'm not shy at all, but like, I don't want to go somewhere I'm not known where I feel uncomfortable. That comes from my past as well. little criminal edge to life. If you're not known, you're not on your manner, all of that rubbish, right? That's a hang-up, and it needs to be addressed. Cool. Okay, next.
I'm not sure this is a trait, but eating habits, that's not really a trait, is it? That's just a...
That's something that pisses you off.
Yeah.
Okay, right. I don't know about this. So when you say eating habits, what do you mean?
I don't know. You've been... I don't know.
What I eat? Or how I eat?
Bit of both, maybe. I think I've got that thing where I can't hear people.
Oh, yeah. No, well,
So that's probably not you. That's probably me.
That's a close proximity of us sitting together on a sofa eating. Right, the reason that I eat what I eat, which is baked beans, celery and ham or some meat with all of that, is because I find it easier on Slimming World to eat something that I really like, that's really filling, and beans and celery and chili and all that. I know it's horrible, it's a terrible, despicable habit, but it's better than crack cocaine. I'd rather take beans than take drugs, man. Yeah, I can see that. Also, listening...
T-shirts.
Yeah, that's copyright, by the way. I'd rather have beans than cocaine. What? Okay, I don't know where that went. Okay, so I'm all right with that, because listening to somebody eat next to you, everyone's going to hate that, and it's the worst thing in the world. Right.
The last one.
Okay.
I think I could come up. It was quite hard to think of 5, to be honest.
That's quite nice.
I think you let people get away with too much. Saying that you might be a little bit too soft sometimes in certain situations with people. I know you don't think you are, but
right.
I think you are.
Okay.
What?
So I'll let somebody off when I shouldn't?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
And then that's coming from me.
Yeah. Which is a bit of a piss take, really. I suppose there was a time in my life when nobody got away with anything, and I wasn't a very nice person. So what I'm thinking, I suppose, is I overcompensate for my past. That is an issue, and it's an ongoing issue in a way, isn't it? Like, my past affects my future, my thinking now. I am too nice, and people do walk over me on occasions, but to be fair, you've got to pick your battles in life. You've got to make sure that you're fighting a battle for the right reasons, and my battle strategy computer doesn't work very well. So what I mean by that is sometimes I'm not sure that I'm fighting a battle because I'm right, or I'm just angry. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Okay. Right, now I've had 5 terrible traits. There must be one redeeming feature. You must have married me for a reason. Is there one redeeming feature?
You're very kind.
I'm kind.
You are very kind.
Okay. Well, that's nice, isn't it? See? I'm not a complete monster. The point of all of this, and thank you to my wife for doing this, is that if you've got a situation where it can be inflammatory and you need to talk to your significant other or your friend or your partner or whatever, you need to speak to another person about something that's a bit contentious or you might not like. If you can sit down and have a conversation and take the emotion out of it, which is what I've said since day one on this, like, don't kick the flipping table. If you can take emotion out of everything, you can calmly talk about what needs to be talked about and find a solution. Now, the solution to this is I pick up my own damn socks and I don't leave my Coke bottles on the floor. Yeah, so she'll be happy. The other thing about it is that if you can take emotion out, that gives you a rational platform to sit on and work out any problem. So it's not just talking to somebody else. It's also when you're in some kind of conflict in business, some kind of like negotiation, take emotion out of it and you'll succeed. Right, so that's it for now. So if you wouldn't mind terribly, if you point to that corner where I'm pointing.
Oh,
right,
okay.
point there.
Yeah.
Right, if you press subscribe there, right, okay, and then up there, point that way, up there is yesterday's video. If you could click on that, that'd be great. Tell your friends, share all of it. From Sid and me, bye-bye.